Hi everyone, back with another art journal page. Alright, so I'm just ripping out some Reader's Digest pages and just tearing them into giant clumps. And I'm going to end up Mod Podging these down. I was almost out of Mod Podge, so I figured I might as well use it up. And I cut about a bunch of the footage out because I figured you'd know how to glue paper down, so yeah, just a little bit of glue on the back, stick it down, good to go. So when I was drying it, the pages stuck together, so I kept sticking them together. So there's some raw paper parts, so that's why it soaks in like this. I'm using golden turquoise phthalo and just some water, and I'm using a rag just to bring out some of the paper color on the parts that were Mod Podged, because it essentially sealed that paper down. So this is some more golden paint, and I want to say it's iridescent stainless steel coarse, and this is an awesome paint. I can't even describe it. It's almost like silver paint with graphite in it. I don't know. It's cool though. I really like this. So, and I'm just using a palette knife to scrape it on. Figured since this page got kind of junky, I might as well continue to junk it up. I promise it gets really, really good. I actually really love this page. So, and there's my hideous page before this. That ends up getting covered up, so I know I'm going out of order, but that page was so not ready for consumption by a human being. So, yeah, I have to change it. So, I cut it hard out. I just folded the paper in half, trimmed it out, and then I used my iron to flatten it back out. It didn't work that well. It still has a crease in it, but whatever. So this is mustard seed distress ink, and I'm just taking the ink pad straight to the paper and coloring it. And because distress ink is so wet, you can use it as an embossing ink. So the embossing powder sticks to the distress ink because it stays wet. So that's what I did. I took some UT and put it right on top. Now the thing with UT is it takes a couple of layers to get it glassy smooth. Well, I didn't want it glassy smooth, so I left one layer on there and just went from there. I really like the bumpy texture that I'll get, and I'll end up showing you a close-up. So I was using my Ranger Heat-It tool, and it's not so great for embossing. I love it for drying paint, but not for embossing. So I went in with my wife's Recollections dryer to finish up. So see how that texture? It's great. You'll see more of it later. So then I just glued it down with, this is Fabri-Tac, which is a fabric glue. It's kind of pricey, but it sticks so quickly. I really like this glue. So it's one of my few actual splurges, is this glue. So then I started doing some shading around the edge of the heart, and I started initially with that light gray that I used on my Have a Blast page, and it wasn't dark enough for me, so I went in with the black and started fading it out. Now because some of the paper is raw, it kind of soaks into some of the paper, and I'll show you how I kind of camouflage that in a minute. So, and I'm going on top of the heart and feathering it out from the heart. And the cool thing about having that texture is it picks up on that texture, so it shows that really cool texture from the UT. So again, just going in with the black. See, we're doing laundry if you can hear. Beep, beep. So on the paper parts, I took that light gray color and just feathered out some of that color, and that made it look feathery as opposed to the just straight black on the paper. So this is a little bit of the Viva Inca Gold, the silver, and I just put it right on top and buffed some of it off, and it didn't change the color, but at an angle it looks silver. It's really, really cool. I love the effect that it gave. So this is a little bit more mustard seed, and I'm just going straight on. I printed this from my computer, and it says, when the tear stops, so does the heart. And crumpled up the paper, more distressing. This is Pine Needles. I love this color. It's an awesome teal. And I'm just ironing it back flat. I like to do the back first. I think it heat sets the colors a little bit. If you do the front, it tends to bleach the colors out a little bit if you iron it. So this, I have no clue what color it is, but it's a shimmer glaze, Tattered Angels shimmer glaze, I think, and it's a yellow. I tried looking for it to tell you what color it was, and I just couldn't find it. So sorry. So I was going to cut it, and I thought, nah, let's go raw. Make it ragged. Not ratchet, ragged. Ratchet is the page before this. That page is ratchet. There you go. That's ratchet. So I am taking that that gray marker. I'm just going right around the edges just to darken up the edges and make it pop out a little bit, because this yellow is going to go over the heart a little bit. So we want to add some definition to the edges so you can see it doesn't blend right in. Can't believe I did something that had some foresight in it. So just trying to figure out placement. And gluing it down. Again, more Fabri-Tac. I love Fabri-Tac. Have I mentioned? I'm sure I've mentioned. I get it at Michael's on a coupon, so I don't pay full price. So then from here I take that, these are the Faber-Castell Design Memory Craft Pit Artist Big Brush Pen. For God's sake. Again, this is why I call them my all of the above pen. So taking my Faber-Castell all of the above pen, going around the edges and just smushing it out. And that's what you get. So hope you like it. I really liked the colors on this one, and I thought it came out pretty cool. So like, subscribe, check me out on Facebook, Imperfect Impulses with Aaron. I'm also on Instagram as Imperfect Impulses. I'm on Pinterest as Imperfect Impulses. Pretty much wherever you want to look, you'll find me, except for Twitter. I just don't care about Twitter. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.